Hi, I'm Erik Andrus, and welcome back to Bound Brook Farm. This is part 3 in our series of New England adaptive rice farming. And we are at the moment of harvest today. Yeah, the last time we were here, the fields were populated with ducks, and we removed the ducks on August 7th. So they've been out of this picture for a while. Up until the time we remove the ducks, we continue to irrigate the field. But after that point, it's advantageous to have the fields be dry for efficient harvest. And the plants have big enough root systems that they can access all the water they need for grain development and ripening from the soil. Combines are called combines because they combine 2 steps. They cut the plant off from the base, and they also thresh the grain off of the plant. And this one is particularly sophisticated. It's got a cutter bar in the front and all these little fingers that carry the plant into these slots, turn it sideways, and transport it backwards into the threshing chamber so that only the heads of the grain are threshed. Then it leaves the straw chopped on the field. And when the threshing chamber is full, the machine lets me know with an angry beeping noise that it has too much grain in it and needs to be unloaded. It has its own integrated auger to do that, empties out the machine completely into the grain conveyor. And we'll take it up the hill and put it in the dryer. It's November now, and we finished harvesting around October 15th. And all the rice now has been dried down in the dryer that's right behind us and is ready for milling. So these are all machines that would be typical to a small Japanese rice farm. The Royal Temper is a dryer, and it uses a combination of wind and heat from a kerosene burner to dry rice. You can set your target moisture level with this dial and use either an air-only cycle or one that uses both air and the kerosene burner. The dryer is designed to unload itself directly into this machine, which is a huller. And the goal of this machine is to take paddy rice that's been dried down and mill it into brown rice. So once we're out of this machine, we're very close to being ready for human consumption. After being through that hulling step, there's a powerful blower that blows the hulls up this chaff duct and out of the work area. The successfully hulled product is then carried back up into this part of the machine, which drops it onto these 7 stacked separator tables. And the ones that still have the hull on are redirected back into the hulling component of the machine for reprocessing. And the successfully hulled stuff is separated out, and when I'm ready, I can deliver it to the bagger. And the bagger is the final step. So this is the bagger, and it has a sieve that separates out broken rice kernels. And I can set the target weight anywhere I want. And then when it reaches exactly 30 kilograms of rice, it'll shut itself off to let me know that I need to change the bags. At one point, when I was really getting tired of weighing bags one at a time, I looked into getting a weighing bagging scale that was American made, and it was quoted to me at $10,000. At auction in Japan, this machine was around 500 bucks. And then once the rice is bagged, it goes into this rice locker that I just built. So this is the way rice is stored after being hulled in Japan. Something more or less like this. So it has not one bag of rice in it yet, but that will soon change. After turning it into brown rice, we put it into the polisher, and after a couple of passes through the machine, it is beautiful white rice. The most important thing to me is ownership of the idea of food production within the local community. This is something that has a place in the Vermont landscape and is within the capability of ordinary people to bring about as individuals and in small groups, and to pass on to the next generation as durable agriculture for the future. And that's really what I signed up to be part of, is to create something that nourishes and sustains and adds value and meaning to the place that I live in.